with Andy Woodman after the 4-1 defeat at Crewe. Andy, I'm going to be frank, that's possibly in your top 5 worst performances you've seen from your side.
Yeah, I can't deny that. I haven't seen a performance like that since I've been here. I have to give credit to Crewe though. They were good at what they did today, and they caught us on a really bad day, and they opened us up like a can of baked beans, and we were all at sea. We just couldn't get anything right. We got everything wrong, even down the throw-ins. I mean, Jesus reps. It was a real tough watch for us today, and the boys they'll be hurting, I'm sure.
It's not about looking for excuses, but do you look at the fact that the team played on Thursday? Maybe that took a bit, I don't want to say physically too much out of the side, but the emotion of the whole situation. It's a derby, they played really well. Do you look at that and the fact that Crewe played on the Wednesday and just think maybe there's just a bit too much in their legs, and you come to an end of a cycle now, and did everything just catch up on them? Yeah,
I think so. I think I've been demanding of these boys all over the Christmas period. Crewe have been the same with their players. There's no doubt about that. You get a Christmas period, it's tough. I don't think, unless you've physically been out there, you don't realise how tough it is to get these games and training and coach and all of that. And then we have a day less to sort of recover. That's tough. Gillingham felt that when we played them the other night. They were, so as much as I'm moaning about it, we kind of, I think, reaped the rewards of that the other night when Gillingham played at Wimbledon. So there was all of that, but look, I'm first to stand here, Mash, and say that we're going to take care of our business, and we didn't today. And I can't dress it up any other way. We were poor in every department today. Every decision we made was the wrong decision. And look, I've stood here many times, and hopefully I don't stand here for many more years again to say, we were off it today everywhere.
There was just a moment, the first goal, was watching from up the top of the stand there. You got a yellow card afterwards. Just want to clarify what was... You obviously disputing something. Is it the incident with Cheek before?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, what frustrates me with the referees, he gives a free kick over the far side for someone tackling from behind, and it wasn't even a bad tackle from behind. So I accept that. That's a free kick because the rules are you're not allowed to tackle from behind. They tackle Cheeky from behind here. It's a clear foul, and he says it's a good tackle. Well, it's from behind. So what are the rules here? And that's my frustration. And that was my frustration with the ref. I said, look, it's a tackle from behind. You was the right decision over there, and then you don't do that same decision here. There's a lot of football after that before they score. I get that. But it just infuriates you, the consistency of some of the decisions. This is the same referee that refereed the home game against Crewe as well. And there was a moment in that game where, he's apologised to me since, where Omar gets fouled and they scored a winner. I don't think they're hard decisions, and that's my frustration. I'm not a bad loser. I accept they make mistakes, but when they're that easy, it kind of just blows your mind, and it's an easy decision. Their manager, he had a couple of decisions. I mean, if I was him, I'd be sort of screwing about the penalty. I couldn't see how that's a penalty. I didn't think he handballed it on purpose. I know his hand's not in the right position, but I would be screwing about that as well. So there's some decisions that just fascinate me, and they tip you over the edge a little bit. And the emotion of the game, you can't hold that sometimes. And I don't want to hold it because I think, if I lose my passion, then I might as well give up.
So we come to the end of a 12-match unbeaten cycle. And, I mean, it's hard maybe now in the kind of cut and thrust of analysing the game immediately, but do you look at it and go, well, actually, sometimes it's not a bad thing to lose? And hear me out on that in the sense of you take stock again, look at what you need to tweak, what went wrong, why did it go wrong? So is there any such thing as a good defeat, so to speak?
Yeah, no, I think there is. I think we had a bad result that sort of kicked us into this and realigned us when we played, I think it was Carlisle at home. We was really poor that day, and it kind of made us all go back to the drawing board. I certainly don't think on today's performance we were bad, but I don't think we've been a culmination of bad. So it might do us well. It might just ground us a little bit. I think we all need grounding, me included, sometimes to realise what we are, where we've come from and where we are, what we're chasing. I want to keep chasing what we want to chase. But sometimes you need to just have take stock of where you're at and kind of retweak yourself and go again. And that's what we'll be doing. We won't be just sitting back and saying we've done enough. Absolutely no chance.
Final one. It's the last time we'll talk before Newcastle. Obviously, you've got 7 days now ahead of the Newcastle one. Don't give me any secrets, but...
I ain't got none. I ain't got no secrets. I'm only called up till March, May, April, whatever.
But will you be looking to give the players a bit of rest now ahead of starting to knuckle down? Or
No, look, the boys need a rest, it's not fitness. Trust me, we're the fittest team out there. It's not fitness we lost today. They need to. They've been full tilt, and I know people say, well, that's their job, and I hear all of that. We have been in 24/7 all over Christmas, Sundays. These boys have got families as well, and I know people think, well, that's their job. Come on, they need a rest. We need a day's break, a 2 days break. We'll still do our work leading in. We've still got the same lead-in time to the match, but the guys need just to let a little bit of steam off, relax for a day or two. We've got the Newcastle game, which everyone keeps telling me you're going to look forward to. No, it's a professional football match that we're going there to give a best account of ourselves and hopefully pull out the magic of the FA Cup. But beyond that, we've got 20-odd games of the season that we have to attack. And if we attack them like the last sort of 12, 13 games, we might surprise one or two people. If we go like today and think we've done enough, we won't. And trust me, we won't be doing that again. We won't be like that. I won't accept that.
Cheers, Andy. Thank you.